Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show.
What's going on? Welcome to the Mark and Will Show. Yours truly in the building with Will. What's the deal? What's up, T-Rock? How you doing today?
Doing pretty good, my friend. Again, just doing what I do, living life, man.
I know that's right. What's going on, the Don?
What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all on this cold day?
Yeah,
in
cold.
March?
Yeah, man. It got the hawk out there.
Man,
Got
Buddy.
the hawk out
Had a-
there.
I had to pull out my hand warmers today. Man, it was
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure we get that lovely shirt you got on. I'm trying to see if I can zoom back a little bit so we can see. There we go. Some of the Valley High School, all that good stuff. Got the shirt, the hat. We see you, man. We see you. The little Viking. What's the deal, man?
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Represent.
Represent,
Right,
baby.
right.
That's all good. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Speaking of represent, if you guys missed the show last night, go back and watch it. It's on everything. We had fun yesterday, you know what I'm saying, doing the bracket. So I hope you watched. If not, go ahead. But we got you here right now. So, make sure you follow, like, and all that good stuff. What are you talking about following, like? Well, look, this is where you're going to find us at pretty much everywhere. X, Facebook, TikTok, you don't stop. Instagram, YouTube, at the Mark and Will Show, Players Club, all that good stuff. Speaking of Player Club, today, you already know, today we got one poll. We got the boys Player of the Week because we're going to decide who the girls champion, Player of the Week will be. We did, in the past, I normally would have the winners and stuff like that and like 4 or 5. We're not even going to give you guys the opportunity to do that and then complain and everybody saying the whole team. We're going to decide who is the Player of the Week. And, it's not gonna last from Sacred Heart. They want it, and we'll hit that in a minute. So make sure you go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, everything. We really appreciate you guys and everything you do, the support, big time. And, the Don and I, we actually just came back a couple of hours, an hour ago, away from a baseball game, a softball game. We got to see our guy, Coach Allen, so that was fun, you know what I'm saying? And, hey, man, how was it, though, man? That was your first time going to the softball game in high school?
Right. Yeah.
Like mine, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. We did cover a lot of the players and stuff like that last year, but going to the game and everything, we talked to Coach. Coach will say, hey, this is going to be fast-paced, stealing bases, hitting things like that. He did not disappoint us.
Not at all. Not at all.
He's talented group he has. Back-to-back state champions. Milby, who's been on the show, she's a U of L signee, hit a home run trav, knocked it out of the park, baby.
Nice.
Knocked it out of the park. Got all of it. Got all of it. And the game was at
Nice.
PRP, so, we got some things we'll go ahead and post after the show and stuff like that. But, hey, PRP, man, hey, they got all these fields. We at the baseball field, we looked all over there. We was like, oh, man, we at the wrong. Had to go all the way around the backside. The parking was horrible because they doing construction for the football field. So it took away some of the parking. But, hey, man, it's only thing we missed, though, Don, was the sun. If the sun,
You ain't lying about that.
if the sun was out there, we'd been okay.
Yeah. And hey, you forgot Milby. She hit that triple her first time up to bat. So
Yeah, we had to leave early because we doing the show. So shoot, she might got a hit for the cycle.
yeah, never know, never know.
All right, and then they picture that was
Oh
doing their
man,
thing. So hey, man, very impressed, man. This very impressed. And coach, like I said, he was talking to us during the game and things like that. So hey, it was good, man. It was fun. I can't deny it, man. We definitely will be back to see Ballard at Ballard. Hopefully, warmer conditions. To go ahead and see all the stuff that they have, the facility. So we can't wait for that. But speaking of can't wait, y'all know what time it is. Let's get some wrestling stuff going on. What's the deal, man? What y'all got for us?
Go ahead, Don. Let you started.
well, actually, what you had a couple weeks ago, where I would start off with Jimmy and Jay Uso, because Jimmy's been getting Jay from the back several matches as it goes on week to week. But now Jay's called him out. He's like, I'm challenging you to WrestleMania, a match one on one, brother against brother. And it's so funny when Jimmy talks about him, because Jimmy keeps calling him little brother and everything else, even though they are a minute apart. And when they did accept the match, and they wrestled in WrestleMania, this will be the third time brothers against brother has wrestled against WrestleMania. You had Bret Hart against Owen Hart, and you have Jeff Hardy against Matt Hardy. Now this was the WrestleMania 40. This is going to count. Well, the bloodline is taking on each other. You might as well say. So it's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. This is a match that they've been wanting since they've got into WWE and wrestling. This is like a bucket list kind of situation, right? So it was just about who's going to be the face and who's going to be the heel at that point. But yeah, this is something that they've always wanted. So I'm happy for them. They get, they get their moment to shine. You know what I'm saying? On the grandest stage of them all.
The grandest.
WrestleMania.
The grandest.
The grandest stage of them all. So yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, they deserve all the shine they can get, man.
Yeah, it came out. I know Jimmy came out tonight and hopped on Jay, him and Solo, and then you had Cody to come down and make the save. So
Right. And here's what's crazy. For those
Wait a
who
minute,
don't know,
wait a minute. Was that your wrestling voice? The Don, was that your wrestling voice? I just wanted to know.
I didn't think about it until
Okay, I thought you was doing some announcing stuff. That's okay. Go ahead, T Rock. I'm sorry.
no, you're fine. I was just gonna say, for those who don't know, Solo Sikoa is also Jimmy and Jay's brother, actual real brother. He's the younger brother of both of them. And so he's been brought in now. So when they say it's the bloodline, they're really not joking. They're all really kin. The Anoa'i family. You know what I'm saying? Rikishi,
Yeah.
that's the Usos. That's the Usos' daddy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they really, they have it in their blood. They've been in WWE since the 70s.
Wow.
In some way, shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? All those wrestlers, the Rikishis, the Yokozunas, that's all same family. So
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to make it to like 4 minutes, man, or 5, because it seemed like y'all had a little bit more in you. Or maybe y'all just going to the time thing. I don't know. But next up, Women History Month. We've been celebrating it all month and on our page and on the show when we do a show. So right up is Mia Hamm, 2-time World Cup champion, 2-time Olympic gold medalist. Mia is largely considered the best female soccer player in history. She played with the U.S. national soccer team for 17 years, building one of the biggest fan base of American athletes. She won like I said, the World Cup in 91. In 99, took the Olympic gold medals in 96 and 2004. That is Mia Hamm. Mia Hamm. Way to go.
yes, very dope.
Way to go. All right, so let's get into some high school sports real quick. We had some stuff that happened, and couldn't really dive into the yesterday, because we wanted to go ahead and make sure we kept that basically NCAA bracket. So mention this, but let's go ahead and go over it real quick. Sacred Heart 60, McCracken County 49. Sacred Heart does what Sacred Heart does. What's that? 4 of them things? I think
Yep.
it's 4 of them things. 4 of them things in a row.
First
In a
time ever.
row. First time ever doing what they do. Coach Moore is this spectacular. I think she got 7 state championships now. You know, doing this, I mean, it's the second nature. They had a lot of losses, but they always out of state. I think they haven't been beaten in what, almost 2 to 3 years in Kentucky.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that's spectacular. This, I mean, that's no other way to put it. But this game, man, Zakiya Johnson had 21 points. Also had 5 rebounds. Reagan Bender had 18 points. Reagan had, let's see, 3 rebounds, and Angelia had 13 points and 3 rebounds. We said that this was going to happen. They just dominant, man. I mean, Miss Johnson. You got to say Miss Johnson because she all she does is win championships. She's got another year. They can go 5 in a row, bro. Like, and this is the crazy thing. She's the top 5 player in the nation. Like, this is not a fluke. This is not somebody who's just, number 1 in the state and 100 in the country. She's number 5. Like, there's not too many teams that's gonna be able to beat them even next year.
Mm-hmm.
And we already know it's another top 10 player in the state, Miss Macy. You know what I'm saying? But then Sacred Heart got help, Tootie, and all them other ones that's coming up. I mean, dude, this is not fair.
And Tootie's
But
just
you know
a
what?
freshman.
But hold on. You know what's not fair? Life's not fair. So you gotta beat them. And I don't think. And the crazy thing is, people's getting mad and shit, talking about, well, they recruit. I don't know a school that don't recruit.
Right.
I don't know a school that don't recruit. You gotta beat them. If
Transfer
you can't
portal.
beat them, just quit all that. Quit all that. Quit all that. Well, such came from here, such. You wasn't saying that. People been doing that for years, man. I mean, hell, when I went to Mail, St. X was getting players from Indiana. It happens. It happens. You just gotta beat them. If you want to shut the noise, you beat them. And if you can't, get the autograph, take a picture, say, hey, I played against one of the best players of all times, because you better do that. Because
Dream team.
she is. She is. And you better be glad that Macy went to Bethlehem, because she was from Mercy, went to Mercy, then went to Bethlehem. This thing, she went to Sacred Heart.
Ooh. That'd been nasty.
Super team.
Oof.
I think I might have did that. Mom, I don't think we're going to Bethlehem. I think we're going to Sacred Heart. I need to give me a couple of them rings before I leave. Because I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's a difference. It's a difference. Hats off to Butler. Butler represented, went to the Final Four. You know, they had the Twin Towers. But
Right.
that wasn't enough. That was not enough. And Sacred Heart wasn't taking no shorts. Doing it, baby. Quit playing with them. Once in a lifetime, once in a generational player, bro. We done had some great girl basketball players to come out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Sacred Heart done won 4 of them things in a row. Going for 5. Unheard of. They head coach, Miss Donna, has over 800 wins. Get ready to get 40 more next year. It is what it is. It is what it is. And there's some great talent in this city that's coming back. But they ain't her.
Mm-mm.
They ain't her. They ain't her. I'm telling you, man, you can put, dude, I'm going to say this, and I mean no disrespect. You can probably put her on one of the weakest teams, and though they're going to Sweet 16. Because she can get you 40. She can get you more than that. But she's on a team. She's on a team that's got other talent. That's a wrap, bro. That's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's dope.
We came up when Samantha Williams, Gwen Doyle, all them, Lisa Harrison, all them, legendary WNBA, college, Tennessee, Louisville, all that, Western Kentucky, Auburn,
Crystal
Kristen
Kelly.
Kelly. After that, you know what I'm saying? Like she's smoking what Crystal did.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Crystal was
No doubt.
was all that too.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just keep it 100. It's totally different. It is totally different. That's all I'm saying. You got to watch her. You know, I'm just praying that she stays at Sacred Heart. Because, you know, a lot of them can want to go
Yeah.
to, you know, IMG and all that kind of stuff like that. Please, man. So we can at least make about 5 of them games. We
For real, 'cause,
definitely would be in
she's ranked well where she is.
right.
Number
Ain't
2, between 2 and 4.
right. Man, I'm trying to get a
doubt.
championship every time I touch the floor.
Right.
Every year I touch the floor, I got a championship, bro. Like Angelina, she said it on her post the other day. She said, you know, 4 years, 4 championships. That's
just what I-
sickening. That's sickening.
Crazy.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
Yeah, that's ridiculous though. Once you sit back and think about it, I mean,
Nah,
come on,
yeah.
it's
And
scary.
Crystal got 3
Mm-hmm.
at Sacred Heart.
Right. Right.
Killing it. She's killing it.
Big time. And the thing about it is, man, it's worth it, man. It's worth watching. And I hate because I understand y'all pain. When I played in Male Trinity, won 3 times. Straight championships. 3 straight championships. Didn't even get a chance to play them. 3 straight. It is what it is, man. Sometimes you playing in an era that you can't control. Look at Barkley. He ain't get no
Right.
champ. Patrick Ewing. Sometimes you born in the wrong era. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And that's just keeping it real. Sometimes you are born in the wrong era, and they are born in the wrong era because this is a Karen Johnson's era, baby. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Yeah, you
And this is all played in Lex too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They
Cotton
in
County
Lexington.
is far. That's
They
a
in-
heck of a bus ride.
They in
long bus
Lexington.
ride home.
They in Lexington doing this. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah. McCracken County is 3 hours from here. That's a long bus ride back.
Whew.
Man, but I mean, you know, I think from the score perspective, all things considered, they kept it respectable.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And pretty much the whole tournament wasn't like a blowout. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Right.
like they was winning like 30 or 40 points, which is great.
Right.
This is great. That's great because we have seen some stuff like that before. This has been competitive.
Right.
What's up, Coach Will? Coach Will was like Southern House stand up, 88 state champ. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Southern. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. Lisa Harrison.
It was
man.
dope.
yeah.
Dope with them
Lisa
all.
Harrison.
You know, you guys was going out because of the skills. Y'all know, hey, all the old timers know what I'm talking about.
Yes, yes.
Woo! What you doing at the game? I don't know, man. Don't your cousin play at Mel? Yeah, but I'm here at Southern.
Just watching the game.
Just watching the game, just chilling. That's all. Just chilling.
You know.
Let me put a pause on this because I do want to. I'll put a pause on the clock because I do want to go over the Mr. and Mrs. Basketball real quick. So let's do that. Let's get Sacred Heart out there. All right, here we go. Trinity Rowe Pikeville named Miss Kentucky Basketball. She averaged 16.2 points, 2.8 rebounds, probably a boatload of assists. But you know, Kentucky High School Association, which gets on my nerve, does not chart assists. So that's why we never have it. But I think she had a total over close to 2,500 points in her career or more. Could be more. But congratulations. Let me ask you guys this: should this solely be a senior award? I mean, what do y'all think about that? For real, let's dive in that real quick. We got time. I froze the clock. Travis, what you got? Or T-Rock, what you got? And I'll come to you next, Don.
I think for us, it's like that for a sense of fairness. I would say because it's always not going to be the upperclassman is going to be the best player. Now, with that being said, do I think it should be an upperclassman award, a senior award? Probably not. It's almost it's essentially an MVP award. You know what I'm saying?
For
And if you're the
seniors.
most, yeah, and if you're the most valuable player, it should go to the most valuable player. I'm not saying that Miss Trinity here didn't do a thing. Apparently, she did. You know what I mean? But you know, I think this is also set up by those out in the counties basically because you're gonna always have those folks. You know what I'm saying that consider Jefferson County. That's where the most of the players are going to be. Not all of them, obviously,
Right.
and that's not going to be all the time. But it makes it more equitable for everybody else.
Right. The Don, what's your thoughts on it?
I mean, I was talking about this the other day at work, tell you the truth, and a guy was like, "What? Y'all just do seniors get that?" I said, "Yes." He's from Ohio, and then I looked up Ohio and other states where it's definitely different, and you have Mister and Mrs. Basketball winning it back to back. I mean, if you got it like it, you got it like it. I mean, it is what it is. When it comes down to it, you should be recognizing the best player in the state,
Right.
regardless of freshman, senior, sophomore. I don't care what you are. You should be recognized as you are the best player in the state and recognized whatever year you are, no matter what. So, I mean, shout out to Trinity. She did her thing for Pikeville, but I mean, let's be all fairness to it too. I mean,
Well,
just
Coach Will, and we definitely gonna get him on the show next year. I tried to before, and I know we didn't work out, but we'll definitely uh, uh, have football coach for I
he
think
got
it's
a point there.
Barrett. But this is what he says: the seniors need a separate award. This makes the state looks lame. And that's kind of piggyback on what you guys are saying, and I agree. I mean, to me, the best player. Period. This is not because really, is it a senior award or is it how many years you played? Award like I got 6,000 points for my career type. You know what I'm saying? Is it that? Or is it because you signed somewhere that they like? Because you got a lot of the writers and the posters, whatever, they are gonna shy away for a certain part of the state. And like we said, we're not saying that Trinity did not deserve it, but it should go to the best player no matter what class. If Miss Johnson is the best player for 4 years, she need to get it for 4 years. If Miss Macy is the best player for 4 years, she need to get it for 4 years. Period. I'm from the school. Beat them. Put better numbers. Do what you gotta do. But this doing this, I don't like it. I don't like it because we all know. Let's go to this one real quick. Let's congratulations, Trinity. Like I said, this is not demeaning who won. This is
Congrats,
us.
Trinity.
This is not about that. We're just bringing this up because it needs to be brought up, and we raw and uncut, and that's what we do. Travis Perry, Lyon County, named Mr. Kentucky basketball. He averaged 20 points, almost 21 points. Leading score had over almost 5,400 in 6 years. So he's been playing since 7th grade. Travis has had a hell of he had a better season, I think it was last year. You know what I'm saying? But he had a great season this year and all this kind of stuff. But once he signed with Kentucky, that was a done deal. What is it? Noah Trent from Harlan County.
Mm-hmm.
Dude balls. Dude averaged like damn near almost 35,
30.
36 points a game. He can always win the Mark and Will Paul type stuff. Dude is tough like that. He does his stuff. We seen people. Ty Price eats every time. Like it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Then we got the locals to throw down. But I'm just saying, once he signed, that was a done deal. It was a done deal. If you think that was bull, then you don't see it. Not saying he's not a good player. I mean, he's a top 100 recruit or whatever it is in the nation. That's great, especially for boys. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just different. But was he the best player in the state? I don't know.
I don't either.
You stupid.
Who's judging this? Who's judging this again?
It's got to be writers and this people
Yeah.
different. in the state, whatever, because it's
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just basically, again, it's just all about keeping things equitable, right? That's all it is. You know what I mean? Just Sweet 16, you get what? Like, we had this conversation before, I think. Two teams from Jefferson County, pretty much only two, you know what I'm saying? So you're not getting all the best teams, but you're getting two teams from Jefferson County
So
because you're
shut
doing it by
up.
the region. Again, equitable. They're
Right.
trying to keep it equitable.
Right.
That's
Well,
true.
they have 14 teams battling against Louisville. Yeah, it is what it is. So,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like we talked about it before, hey, we would love to have only 6 high schools and really dominate the state. Because that what would happen. I
Yep.
mean, you may not know that, you may not realize that, but if Louisville went down from 20 something 30 high schools to 6, they might just give one region. Then they'd be like, nope, one region. One region. We can't do that. We're not having to. And then they always would play against each other, big time. It is what it is.
It
you
is.
know. But congratulations, Travis Perry. I just really
Congrats.
wish that they go ahead and just give it overall to the best. I don't care if you're a freshman, 8th grader. If you on varsity level and you ball as 8th grader, you deserve it too. I don't care. You do. It is what it is. All right, so let's get into let's do some little change up real quick. Let's hit NFL, then we'll hit women's, then we'll follow up with the men basketball. So let's go some NFL real quick, guys. Let's see here. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. I might have spelled his name wrong. I was trying to hurry up. Saints signed former 49ers defensive end Chase Young for 1 year, $13 million. You wonder why he went to the Saints? $13 million. Woo! Once
Yeah.
Lloyd signed with 49ers and the forever was done for him because towards the end of the season in the playoffs, people were sitting here saying, look at Young. He's half-ass and he ain't running hard. Look what he's doing. This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. But dude's going to eat. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, are you paper chasing now? What do you guys think? The Don, he came from your stable for 1 year. What's your thoughts on this?
like hell, you was just saying, going towards the end of the season and then into the playoffs, they seen he wasn't working as hard on the field. A little lackadaisical out there and wasn't putting it all on the field, wasn't leaving it out there. So, I mean, he came, he gave it some. So we just like, hey, we can do better than this. Chase
He
Young,
gave
and I
us
guess
some.
it ain't the same old Chase Young. So hey, let's up our game some. And hey, Chase, go find your new home, brother. I mean,
No hard feelings, right?
no hard. That's what I was gonna say. No hard feelings. It is what it is, and go get your cash somewhere else, and we're gonna keep it moving.
Let me tell you guys, we got over 200 people watching. Make sure you guys follow, like, subscribe. We really appreciate you guys. T Rock, what's your thoughts on Mr. Chase chasing?
Um, well, I mean, here's the thing. Is he chasing the bag? Yeah. I mean, first of all, why not? You know what I'm saying? It's $13 million and it's $13 million guaranteed. So he's getting all the money. It's not
All
like he's
the
getting
money.
some of the money. He's getting all the money. So make it while you can. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is an audition for either the same team or the next team for next year. Right? They can't give you guaranteed 13 million and you go out there and suck.
True.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That nobody's gonna want to pick you up after that. You're gonna be caught in defensive end limbo.
Yep.
So
And-
if he's do you, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't hate on anybody, you know what I'm saying, especially at that level chasing the bag.
I love it. I love it. If I can do maybe, because this is when you sit at home and be like, you know what? Okay, I'm 26. If I can give me about 4 more, 5 more 1 year deals for 13 million, I'm good. Y'all can hate all y'all want. Why you keep bouncing around? I'm good. 13 million? Come on, man. I done played in the Super Bowl. I wish I would have won. Now I'm going to chase this bag. Chase is back because thing about it is we know some of the old heads been defensive ends, in the 30s, if they still good enough and they still work hard, they can go to the championship team. You know what I'm saying? We seen that. We got Ingram and them bounce back every year. Melvin Ingram or whatever, he's don't play half the season, and then somebody's in contention. Come on, let's go get Ingram. You know what I'm saying? So that does exist. There's a market for that. But 13 million reasons why everyone should like this. Like Travis said, T-Rock said, get it while you can, young buck.
Get it.
Get it while you can.
Might as well.
Telling you.
Yes. I don't see you in any commercials. Don't worry, I got 13 million guaranteed, baby.
Guaranteed.
The commercials I do every time I walk on the field, I'm doing a commercial.
When I go to the bank.
Thank you. 49ers lose draft picks in 2024, 2025 for payroll error. The Don, what y'all doing, man? What's the 49ers doing, man?
Somebody got fired. I'm going to tell you that. Somebody in payroll got fired. You lost a big
Terrible
2
accountant.
picks. Right. Error. Like, malfunction. Like, what the hell?
That got
I
the
up
Enron
earlier.
of accountants.
Yeah.
The books
Man,
look bad.
Hey,
right
I'm
now.
gonna need you to go downstairs to the basement and take your red stapler and go on down there and stay there, right there, with the because no, something was not right. I looked earlier
My calculator
I'm like,
broke.
what happened?
Wow.
And y'all gonna report that? They gonna let that loose a payroll error?
A payroll
on,
costs
man.
a 4th round pick, 2024, 2025.
Right.
Wow. That is, what are y'all doing, man? I mean, see, when you don't win a Super Bowl, that's when they go in your books. Kansas City been cheating forever. Crooked as hell. Super Bowl champion Chiefs.
Oh, look at this.
But I love it. But when you win, it don't make a difference.
No.
Raise that shirt up again, man. Let's see the champions. For all Chief Kingdom out there, T-Rock is rocking with y'all. That's his team, Super Bowl champs. Wait, he said, wait a minute. And we got, hey, I am blessed, even though, my Cowboys suck. I am blessed that I'm with doing a show with the Chiefs and the 49ers Super Bowl guys. I love it. But you know what I'm talking about, though, Don. If y'all would have won, they'd have been in their books.
No, sir.
Something.
That was a disgruntled worker saying, hey, man, check the books. I quit.
Right.
I'm out.
You kind of shady that they had to renegotiate Patrick Mahomes' contract to get under the cap. The day before they had to get under the cap.
The day before they had to get on the cap.
Just saying.
Wait, look, wait till they get the Eagles. Hold on, they books.
Something ain't right.
They gonna lose all their picks from the 3 years. They gonna say, dude, y'all can't even pick for 3 years, dude. Don't even worry about it.
They might say y'all gonna have to let somebody go.
Like everybody, the GM who's doing all the deals, everybody must go big time. It must be 49er night. Sam's
That's right.
former Vikings, QB Dobbs, as a backup.
I'm just now finding out about that. So
Smart guy.
Yeah,
Smart
what
guy.
you think?
I take him.
He's speechless. He's like, okay.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's like
He's a smart guy, though.
Yeah, he might be. He's
He might know
pretty
the
back
books.
up.
he might know the books better than the bookkeeper. So,
You might have put him in the basement.
put him
You
in
know what?
accountant.
Be like, are we sure we can pay him?
Give it to Dobbs. Actually, yeah, you're gonna pay me. I'm not getting that much.
Somebody's about to subtract some money from.
But you know, it's so crazy that dude joined the team and was winning games, and then all of a sudden it was like somebody upstairs said they punched the button and said, you can't play him no more. Get these other guys in. We're not paying him. We don't want him on the team. So stop it, coach, now. And it ceased. It ceased. They was like, forget
Done.
this, dude. We're done. We're done. Like, it's over with. And that was embarrassing. But it doesn't move the needle for you, does it, Don?
Not at all.
Okay, cool. That's all we wanted to hear. That's all. That's all. The Raiders signed ex-Viking running back Madison. This is crazy. This is musical chairs. This is when why do they do not value running backs? And I get it. You know, the life expectancy is like probably really for an average running back 2 years. If you're good, if you started more. But now it don't even matter. Like when Green Bay said Aaron Jones bye. What? What are you doing? like this dude wasn't Pro Bowl and was still producing. Like it's different if like for instance I use Zeke. Love Zeke. Zeke was going down. He couldn't pay him that much money. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. So, you know, Dallas fan, I'm like, damn, you know, but I understand the business. Dude played, he did his thing. You got dudes that's just revolving. Jacobs, you know, he got rid of him and let him go and all kinds of stuff. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. But Raiders, I mean, it is what they do. You know, at least you got another running back. That's all I got to say. I don't understand it. Do you guys understand what's going on with this running back stuff? The Don, what you think?
Like you said, musical chairs. They just swapping, taking, placing, wherever we can fit them at. Hey, let's bring in another running back. Why not? I mean, like, how deep can we get our running back room? So it's so you never know who might be where. You look up now.
Do not buy the jerseys. Do not buy a running back jersey. Please don't.
Good point.
Please don't. Moms, don't let your boys go up to beat, not Cowboys, running backs. T-Rock, what you got?
All right, here's how I see it. It's musical chairs. Is it people just moving around? Yes, but due to the life expectancy of running backs, they management always feels like they could just be replaced. Right. This guy, he rushed for 1,000 yards, but guess what? We can go out and get another guy. He could probably rush for 1,000 yards too. And I'm not saying it's true, but that's just the way they think.
Right.
And that's an unfortunate way to think, considering, you know what I'm saying, these people are grabbing this football and running through people, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 times their size, you know what I'm saying, to try to win a football game for you. They're taking every hit, you know what I'm saying? Other than the linemen, they're taking every hit in the game too. You know what I'm saying? They're getting hit hard. You know what I mean? So, you know, if anything,
what they get, Travis? T-Rock, how they getting hit? What? Hard. Getting hit hard.
Getting hit hard. But there has to be some kind of compensation for, you know what I'm saying, for the abuse that they take, because it's one thing to sit straight up and, you know, as Will could probably contest to, as being a lineman, it's one thing to sit there and, you know, basically hit a guy, you know what I'm saying, after getting up and hitting the guy. There's another thing to be running full speed and hit
CTE.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's got to hurt even worse. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I feel like there's got to be some kind of discussion and compensation.
Teams like you make it worse. Your team makes it worse for the running backs because it don't make no difference who Petty Ice has back there, right? Or even McVay. Like all these new age coaches, you know, with their offense that rock and roll, they don't need them. Miami Dolphins, they constantly get more and more. It don't make no difference who they get. Really, 49ers to say, okay, we get McCaffrey, but before McCaffrey was there, they were still winning. It makes no difference. Only thing about it, he's a 4 down back or 3 down back, and he don't care because if he got hurt and he was done, 49er offense would still rock. It's that system. And if you can put somebody who's a hell of a running back, that's great. Way to go. But teams like you guys who would succeed that don't really use a running back, like I'm going to take you out of it, this because I'm just saying y'all really don't need him. Y'all got him and y'all rock and roll. But if you got somebody else like y'all had, what happened? Y'all was just a play away. Y'all was going to rock and roll regardless. You got these coaches schemes that are tough. and it's rocking and rolling, and boom. So that means I really don't need you, such and such. The biggest thing, I thought Swift going to Eagles was going to shut down the game. Shut down the game. First 8, 9, 10 games, he was rocking and rolling. Then all of a sudden they said, "Oh, let's go with Hurt," and Brown is crying. Let's pass. Let's do all this kind of stuff, right?
Nope.
They traded. I mean, they let old boy go. They said we don't want. Dude's from Philly. He ain't from the outskirts of Philly like Barkley. I mean, don't get me wrong. You got Barkley. Barkley's better than him on paper. He's better than him. Let's just put it that way. But ain't like you had a scrub. You had a all-pro running back. Let's get this new toy. They make it hard on the running backs. Those days that we see King Henry getting smashed mouth, beat up, it ain't going to happen because these dudes ain't going to be in the league like that long.
Yeah.
Period. I mean, God bless them, but God, man, I mean, damn. Let me get one of them good running backs, please. we ain't got no damn running back. Speaking of my team, Van Der Esch retires. I'm gonna do this. Y'all gonna think it's wrong. No, he came in the league with a messed up neck. I don't understand why you go ahead and sign a linebacker with a messed up neck that he had in high school, going in college, that had some problems, and then you're gonna go to the highest level of contact and bring him in as your linebacker. Did you think he dude missed games left and right because that neck is shambles? King of getting hurt players and try to sign them for $2 is Jerry Jones. Hey, it doesn't work that way, and bringing little DBs to make them linebackers is why you give up 200 yards rushing. You can't do that stuff. As a Cowboy fan, I am glad you're gone because your health is more important. Hopefully you have a family and all this kind of stuff. Because can we please stop all that bullshit?
And we move on.
Yes.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
I just had to get my barb in there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Steelers trade quarterback Pickett to Eagles. Pickett was upset. And, Coach, I know you on here, so let's get your view on this, too. Pickett was upset during the season. Y'all remember? See, everybody's thinking he's upset. And he was upset because Russell Wilson came, right? But you remember they rocked the boat when they benched his ass.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, they was like, dude don't want to be a backup. He's mad. He's salty. He ain't doing this. He don't want to do that. He's done. And all of a sudden, we posted it on the show. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. Whatever. All of a sudden, season's over. You guys thought, okay, maybe he got a chance. Or maybe we go to Randolph. Randolph Pickett. Both sucks. So, what my guy, Mike, Big Mike, we're going to call him Big Mike, said, you know what? This quarterback room sucks. Let me go get Russell. Let me get Trubisky. You're not coming back. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You stealing money, dude. You know you stealing money from referral. So you say you going to go. We'll get shit. Where you go at? Whatever. You go to McDonald's next door. But you go ahead and say, let me get Russell Wilson. And let me go ahead and pull off one of the biggest heists ever. Denver. We'll take him off your hands, but you're going to pay him, and we pay him $1 million or whatever the hell. We ain't going to pay him shit. And you 1 year deal, basically. You basically 1 year deal. We say 2 years on the back end, but 1 year basically, right? So they did that. Pickett took his football and went it off and said, I quit. I don't want to Dude, see, the total disrespect Mr. Wilson get is ridiculous. Mr. Wilson, even though you may not like him, even though he's a Super Bowl champion, even after all that Quinn and everybody was gone, dude started lightening up passing. He already had that championship. You want to blame him for an offensive coordinator who dropped the ball. They dropped the ball. They went Marshawn Lynch to get the ball. That's on them. It wasn't Russell. It was him. But dude's a Super Bowl champion. He had a great year. I don't care what nobody had a great year for Denver, even underneath all that crap shit that Peyton was doing, right? He comes in there, and you take your ball and say, I'm done. And they decide they wanted to trade you to the Eagles. And you know what? Big Mike got the last laugh because you're a backup. You're not starting over Hurt. And y'all know I don't care for Hurt on the show. Take the Dallas behind me. I'm just saying I don't think he's he's in a great system. What's your thoughts on this, Don, about the Steelers saying, hey, Pickett, go ahead and go to the Eagles and be the backup for them, fool?
I mean, pretty much what he did. I mean, after he already had so much commotion going about himself, and they just put off, like I said, the biggest heist, as in with with Justin Fields.
Hold
And
on. Don't jump ahead.
oh,
Stay on task.
yes, sir. But they did what they had to do. They knew it, and hey, get rid of Pickett. So it's like, let's take this trash out. So be it.
Bye-bye, Pickett. T-Rock.
They traded Pickett to his natural position, backup quarterback. Enough said.
No, you love it. You hit it on the head. Speaking of that, that's what I said. Come on, I don't never miss on the show, brother. I don't never miss. Steelers trade for Bears quarterback Fields. This is actually the biggest heist. Reason why this is the biggest heist is because you don't have to give them nothing to next year. This year you got this dude for free, basically. Ridiculous. And you really put Russell Wilson on notice, saying, hey, baby, you got 1 year. Because dude's got 2 more years talking about Fields before we have to pay him. So we told him he's going to sit out this year, basically, unless you get hurt. So he's going to have 1 year to prove himself. And if we don't like what we see, we go get another quarterback. They improve their quarterback room with stealing from the Broncos and robbing the Bears. This is unbelievable. Go ahead, Don.
Now, as we were saying, the heist of the century. I swear we've seen a movie or something of this sort, and they didn't see it coming. And the Birds, this was just ridiculous, though, when it comes down to it. It's like, does the Birds actually know what they are doing these days? Are they keeping up? What are their books looking like? Because just by doing all this, and I was seeing somewhere, I forgot who wrote this. I think it was Robert Griffin. It was like, just think of, the Birds really didn't give Fields the time to build. And it was like, when he came in, y'all didn't have the team.
Right.
So y'all got to build for him to make him a team for him to be that quarterback. But then right when y'all getting the players in, then you got the first round pick, of course. Now it's like, well, let's get rid of Fields. Let's go with Caleb. Now, what about Caleb Williams pull the old your boy Manny, Eli, and just said, no, I'm not trying to go to the Birds. Don't pick me at all. Then what?
Yep. You're right. I mean I'm gonna let T Rock, and then you gotta. No, you know what? Let me do this real quick. If I'm them, I'm not taking Williams. Dude, Williams is 5'11". Fields is 6'3". Fields is a better athlete and can throw the ball. He is getting crucified like Lamar did, as he can't throw it. He can't throw it. Okay. Yeah, Caleb can fling it, but Caleb is a big little spoiled ass person. And you painted everything for him too perfect. I hope it fails. I do. But if I'm the Bears, I would trade that number 1 pick, move back some as far as that, get whatever I get. They get some linemen. I still got the number 9 pick. Go get May from North Carolina. Less baggage. He's not spoiled. Go ahead, T-Rock.
No, I agree wholeheartedly. But as far as this is concerned, it's kind of a surprise to everyone because everybody, the narrative was, nobody wanted Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying?
Who painted that
Nobody wanted
narrative, though?
That's
Who
what
painted that narrative as a starter? Let's say it as a starter.
Yeah,
Go
as
ahead,
a starter.
T-Rock. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying that. So that was the narrative, right?
Right.
So the fact that they did this, I really like it. I really like the fact that they did this. Again, obviously he won't be starting, right?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? You still get those lessons. Now that's there's always also rumors and stuff about narratives about Russell Wilson too being a prima donna and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we'll see if he
His
actually wants to
goodies.
share his knowledge of the game with another guy. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? He might even let Justin Fields walk in the same entrance that he can go into. You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
I,
But you know what I'm saying? Get his own office. You know what I'm saying? Come to my office and we'll talk. You know what I mean? But
Denver smashed all that because when Peyton smashed that, the Steelers ain't having that. But go ahead.
no.
Right.
And that's why he thought he'd go in there and talk crazy to him. Oh no, we ain't having this. You know what I'm saying? Because you best believe he ain't talked to Drew like that. But anyway, I digress. I think it was a very smart move by the Steelers. They, what I'm saying, well done.
Yeah. Hold on. Here we go, Trav. Here you go. And I agree with you and the Don. That was Tomlin. You on your stuff, baby, because you went from a bullshit quarterback room to a good quarterback room.
No doubt.
Because I don't know who's got a better second team quarterback. If Duke gets hurt, Duke can go in there and win you some game. I don't know too many other teams that got that. I'm sorry. And I'm thinking, I don't know. I do not know. Maybe if Brissett's on somebody's backup team, but I don't. For real, man. That's impressive, bro. That's impressive. Way to rock and roll with that one. And the Steelers said, hey, we'll be back, y'all. We coming. We got rid of Johnson. He's a headache, all kinds of stuff. I mean, they doing what they got to do. All right, let's dive into this, some women basketball. We had the tournament that came out yesterday. So let's get into that. Let's start off with the Albany 1 region real quick. I can cover me up. If you don't know me, then you don't know me. I'll take my name off her real quick. I don't care about that. In the Albany, in the number 1 seed, you got South Carolina. We're not gonna do like yesterday when we was picking everything, but South Carolina, number 1 seed, against Sacred Heart Presbyterian. North Carolina against Michigan State. Oklahoma against FGCU. That's Florida Golf Course. Mm-hmm. Indiana in the building at number 4, Fairfield. And that top thing, and that top region right there, so you got Columbia, you got Bloomington. So they always play at the top seeds place. Any particular matchup that you're looking for, like even if you broadcast, so we think South Carolina is going to probably play North Carolina. Is that intriguing? I think they might have played each other already this year or even last year, but is that intriguing enough to get you to watch it? If you're watching, are you watching because of Don? Are you watching it because her team, basically Don, her team? Are you watching it thinking that maybe North Carolina are they just going to steamboat that whole their Columbia bracket?
I'm not. I don't see.
Hold on. Let me back up because we still want to do something with the men. Let me do the question again. Is anybody in that damn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is going to oppose any kind of threat? So we're talking about from North Carolina, Michigan State, Oklahoma, Indiana. Anybody going to scare South Carolina or even come close to South Carolina? T-Rock, what you think?
Likely not, but I do like the match of Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Good shooters. You know what I mean? Stuff. Obviously, everybody's gonna lack in size when they play South Carolina, so that's just a given.
Right.
But I do, if Indiana plays well, I do look forward to that matchup.
Okay. Don, what you thinking out of that top 8?
I mean, that 8 seed with North Carolina, I think they'll come in to face South Carolina, and it'd probably be an interesting matchup. But of course, they're not going to take South Carolina. I think South Carolina is going to steamroll through the whole region and just do what they got to do.
Okay. On that bottom half of that region, we have the number 2 seed Notre Dame. Notre Dame balled out of control and won I was going to say the Big East. That's that old school. The ACC. They did that. Took care of business. They got Kansas State, Marquette against Ole Miss, Eastern Washington against Oregon State. This 3 seed. Texas A&M against Nebraska. Does anybody? Damn, Don's yawning and sleeping. Is anybody
I didn't think I
in the
forgot
Notre
about-
Dame? Is anybody in that bottom can challenge Notre Dame? What you think, T-Rock?
No, Hidalgo is too good.
Woo, yes, sir.
West Falls is pretty doggone good herself. I do not see. You know what I'm saying? Notre Dame's guard play is phenomenal. So no, I don't see it.
What you think, Don?
Yeah, I'm feeling you on that, Trev. I mean, with the guard, with Hidalgo and their low post, they're in an inside-outside game. And, she's a hell of a defensive player herself, so she can shut.
Probably the best in the country.
Yeah, I was going to say she averages at least 4 to 5 steals a game. So,
She averaged 8 against Louisville.
yeah, that ain't, we ain't going to talk about that. But, yeah, I think it'd be intriguing. The Ole Miss, that game should be intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe if they meet Oregon State also. But other than that, I can see Notre Dame, moving on out, and that's going to be very interesting.
Right. South Carolina against Notre Dame. I'll go ahead and take this. I don't think Notre Dame has a chance. Because Notre Dame did win, and I get that, but Notre Dame, I mean, this is almost, and I hate to say this is almost like a down year for Jeff Walz. If Jeff Walz had the team that he normally would have, Louisville would have been almost probably a number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
For real. I'm not crapping on Notre Dame. Notre Dame is good. That's what they do. But they don't have enough firepower. And the thing about it is, South Carolina has enough guard play that Hannah can't guard everybody. You know what I'm saying? She can't guard everybody. And that right there. What's your thoughts on South Carolina and Notre Dame? Because that's pretty much who we think is where it's headed. T-Rock, what you think?
South Carolina. I mean, there's just no, South Carolina. There's no point in talking about it.
Don?
Yep. I mean, when it comes down to it, I just don't see nobody stopping them. I really don't. I don't see them losing. Now they're at that point where if you lose, you out, and they're not going nowhere.
Right. You already took it on the chin last year, so it's motivated now. Portland 4. So basically, what we have here. Let me put this on top of me, like this. So now, the number 1 seed, Texas. Texas is playing Drexel. Alabama against Florida State. 5th seed is Utah, South Dakota State. Gonzaga number 4. UC Irvine number 13. How many people had Texas on the bingo? Because basically, you probably didn't watch Texas. You know what I'm saying? And I know Louisville played Texas early. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. So, this is in this region, and I'm looking at we're looking at the first 8. I don't think anybody is going to probably I would take it back. Alabama and Florida State is going to challenge Texas because I don't think Texas is really a powerhouse. That's just my thoughts. Don, what you think on that first 8?
I'm trying to think. Didn't Texas barely escape us early in the season?
Mm-hmm.
And they really, yes, I don't see them as a number 1 seed at all. But like you said, we barely seen Texas at all.
Right.
So,
And Alabama beat Louisville too.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah. But it's gonna be that first 8 right there is interesting. But from what I'm looking at, as in Florida State and Alabama, and Utah, South Dakota State, Gonzaga, UC at Irvine. Nothing really pops out to me other than
Right.
that number one Texas got. Evidently, they number one for a reason. So,
Easy bracket apparently. On at least that top side. Look, 267 people watching. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe. We love that. Keep banging with us. We really appreciate you guys. T Rock, what you thinking?
Uh, I'm really, honestly, to be frank, I'm not really even interested in that. The Alabama Florida State game is going to probably be a really good one, and I
Right.
think whoever wins that game is going to give them a run for their money. Um, um, Preferably Florida State.
Right.
You
Right.
know, they're fast, so I really think they can give them a run. Again, just not a huge fan of the bracket thus far.
Got you. Got you. Bottom half of the Portland Four, you got Tennessee, 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 Tennessee. Lord, I'll be okay. Tennessee, Green Bay, NC State against Chattanooga, Iowa State against Maryland, Stanford against Norfolk. This bottom is loaded with
Yeah.
Tennessee, NC State,
yeah.
and Stanford. What do you think? Who's coming out of there from? And forget all this. Who's coming out of that lower bracket? Tennessee, NC State, or Stanford? What do you got, T Rock?
Stanford typically always have size.
Mm-hmm.
Um, NC State has a little bit of that too, but
It's old
homegirl,
girl. Is Kitley healthy?
right, Kitley, but
Not
there's
Kitley. I'm
the
sorry. Kitley is Florida State.
that's Virginia.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Virginia Tech. Virginia
Virginia
Tech.
Tech. Yeah, but now the guard, they got a really nice guard. I can't remember her name right now.
Who killed Louisville?
James.
Who
That's
killed
Huh?
Louisville?
James, I think, for NC State. You got James and
Yeah,
Rivers.
Rivers is the
yeah.
transfer, I think, from not Rivers, but who's the big the center? She transferred, I think, from Florida State. I can't think of her name.
I
She's like
can't
about
either.
6'5",
Names are
6'6".
escaping me right
Yeah.
now.
But
But
go ahead, T
as
Rock.
far as coming out of that eight, um, I'm gonna go out on a limb here,
Okay,
and I'm gonna say NC State.
I like that.
Damn
I
it.
like that. I like it.
Damn.
I like
Took
it.
my.
For the people who don't know, these guys are ACC all the way. The Don, what you think?
And it's so funny because I'm looking, doing a little research as we speaking, and I was feeling NC State as I'm looking at what they have to offer, what they've done this year, and I can see them probably upsetting Stanford, and they will go ahead and take their way on to the matchup. So I can
They got a
see
great
that.
coach too.
Oh yeah, Morris, he's good. Yeah, Moray,
He's
he's
really
good.
good.
So to me, I think whoever's in that bottom is gonna beat Texas.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think that I really do, and we'll see what's going on with that one. So okay, so Albany too. Let's get back up to the top. We have our Miss Caitlin, number one seed against Holy Cross UT. I am so glad that they adopted the play-in games or first four or whatever, like the men. It need to look like the men as far as the what I'm saying, the tournament. So
Right.
that then you got West Virginia, Princeton. You have Colorado, Drake, Kansas State, Portland, in that 8 pod type thing. This is a easy ass way for Iowa to me.
Hour.
The Don, what you think?
Hmm. They knew what they was doing. Anyway, yeah, they want to keep. I mean, let's be truthful. They want to keep
We
eyes
rolling a
watching.
cup, baby. Go
They
ahead.
want to keep eyes watching. They want to draw the attention to the women's tournament. So why not try to make the all-time leading scorer give her the easiest way to the final four? And before she makes it there, it's possible that she could go against Angel Reese of all people. So that
Why
rematch.
why you keep jumping the bracket
I
and
don't
stuff?
know. But I'm just
Uh,
saying. I mean, they do know what they doing. They know what they doing. They've been doing this for years. So,
right,
but yeah, I don't see nobody, and I mean nobody, stopping them for
right.
doing coming out.
T Rock.
Um, yeah,
So
it's very easy. Caitlin, Caitlin Clark, obviously, is going to be that person, but she does have a pretty good supporting cast. You know what I'm saying? She gets all the shine, as she should. I mean, when you're pulling up
Right.
from, when you cross half court and you can just pull, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get the shine. You know what I'm saying? But you also have a supporting cast. You don't become the number one just because you scored the most points. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You have to have people to help you.
True. True.
With that being said, I don't see any of these teams here unless one of them is a sneaky defensive team that I'm unaware of.
Right.
That yeah, I can't see the Iowa not losing
Right. So the bottom half of this, you got Louisville,
early.
Middle Tennessee, Louisville against Middle Tennessee. You got LSU, Rice, all in a pod. Creighton against UNLV, UCLA against California Baptist. This to me is the weakest bracket because besides our is LSU. UCLA is good, but I don't know if they better than LSU. You got Middle Tennessee, that's really probably should be a higher, lower seed, we'll say, a higher seed, we'll say, and Louisville. And Louisville is not the same Louisville. This is set up for Iowa and LSU, to me, unless Jeff can pull one of his magic. This bottom half, Louisville, LSU, UCLA, T Rock, who's coming out of that?
I would love to say Louisville, but I don't think they're going to make it. I would honestly, um, I feel like that Middle Tennessee game is going to be close. Either way,
Woo! And
I
Middle
do.
Tennessee State beat Louisville's butt last year.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and all we can go on is the way they've played, right?
Right.
So it's definitely going to be a close one. But again, you know, it's pretty much designed for two things. As Don said previously, to either have UCLA and Iowa play each other, and or have UCLA and Louisville play each other for the sake of this whole Haley thing. Makes for good TV.
Oh, you
You know
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
Louisville and LSU?
Yeah, yeah, makes
LSU.
for a good
Yeah.
story. Makes for a good story. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
What people consider the women's game lacking in athleticism makes up in a lot of story,
Right.
right? So this is a good story. You know what I'm saying? Whether it comes into fruition or not is yet to be seen. But yeah, this basically set up for those two teams to go at it.
The Don, bottom half.
It's scripted. It's wrote out. It's already told. The story is told. Like Trav said, it's all waiting there right in front of us because it's like we should have already known that. And I think we've even said it before. Like Louisville was meant to face some type of way
We knew that was
or
going to
the
happen.
opportunity. Yeah, we knew it that LSU was going to be somewhere in that area. And now especially now, they got to go to Baton Rouge of all places. I mean, there might be some drama before the game even starts off. I wouldn't be surprised out in the streets. But from Haley, she's already went viral on something that she done. They got the video of when they announced
What she say, Don?
Louisville's gonna get their ass whooped. Yes, all you had to do is read the lips, and everybody's seen it. And once they've announced it, oh, they're gonna get their ass whooped. It's like, oh, okay, really? Like, what? It got to be some more. It got to be some more inside. What happened for her to be the way she is? Because it's crazy enough. Because she was getting mad love her. I don't
Can I say something?
understand.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, man. Hey, hold on. You didn't raise your hand.
I
No, but
did.
go
I said,
ahead.
can I say something real quick?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look. Everybody know Kim Mulkey is, not the best of people. Now, with that being said, she better hope she doesn't see Jeff Walls, because Jeff Walls, he doesn't do anything he takes up for his players. Ask Muffy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When she tried to call Asia Durr that other player.
The other player.
Yeah. He went and when he shook her hand, he said her name is Asia Durr.
Yeah.
She's like, "What? She is not another player. You recognize
Player of the
greatness when you see
player
it."
player of the year.
Yeah. So you best believe he's not going to give Kim Mulkey any kind of slack either. You know what I'm saying? You best believe if it come down to it, and say for miraculously Louisville makes it, they even beat LSU miraculously. He's going to let her know. It's funny. Even if they make it that far and they lose, he's still going to let her know.
I'm gonna say this: if Louisville plays LSU, and LSU has the better roster, I'm gonna say this: Jeff Walls is not gonna let Haley get off. You may beat Louisville. You can beat Louisville by 10 points, 20 points. You're not gonna have a good day. And them ladies on the team is not. Olivia Cochran and them is not gonna let her get off. At all. He knows her ins and outs. Jeff does. You might be because Angel Reese is the number two best, second best player in the goddamn country. I mean, yeah, but he's not gonna let Haley get off. There's no way he's going.
None.
Dude is a master when it comes to game calling plays and stuff. He's not gonna let her get off. LSU may beat Louisville, but she ain't getting off. She ain't going for 20. She ain't going for 30. She ain't doing none of that shit. You best believe. And he's going to attack her. Whoever she's guarding is getting the ball.
Yep.
Point blank. Point blank. Point blank.
Yeah,
So
Harry's gonna have a death.
LSU, I mean, who y'all got coming out of the bottom region? LSU, UCLA, or Louisville?
I'm gonna call LSU, man.
LSU, what you got, Don?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Are they beating Iowa again?
I'm gonna say yeah.
He got yes. What you thinking, T-Rock?
I want to say yes. Something in my soul's telling me no,
Right.
but I'm gonna say yes.
I
don't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I mean, I think it's scripted for Caitlin to get in the Final Four, y'all.
You
I just,
know what?
I just think that all that old LSU is a great team, a good team, but they're not they're not playing as well as they did last year. And I just think Caitlin is going to go for 50 if she has to, and you know who ain't going to go on her. You know who can't go on her.
Right.
And they're a well-coached team. They got over 900 wins herself as a coach. They're not going to lose that. I mean, can they? Yes. Angel Reese can go bananas, but she needs somebody else to go. But a couple other of these highly ranked people, they already got a player that was one of the top 10 in the country. He's already in the transfer portal.
Oh yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that.
it's like,
Seen
dude,
that.
it's different down there now. It's different.
Let me point
Go
this
ahead.
out real quick.
Go ahead.
I just had an interesting text to me while they watching the show, and they is talking about Miss H, Miss Vane Haley. Last year when we got a butt whooped against Middle Tennessee State.
Yep.
She shot 22%, 5 turnovers, no steals in 40 minutes of play.
She didn't even play that many minutes. Shouldn't play that many minutes. Yeah, I mean, she's a liability. Was a liability. Tell your source that. Thank you. God bless.
That's how we felt. Go ahead.
I love it. No, because real quick, Coach Allen, when we was talking about, he went ahead and DM me, and he was like, "Hey, thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate you guys." I told him that we'll be back to go to Ballard's game. You know what I'm saying, when it's warmer, but we'll be out there, check out the facilities and all that kind of stuff. We love. Hey, Coach Allen is a brother to the show. We love him without a doubt, and we definitely going to go ahead and check the team out there in Milby. Oh my gosh, Louisville got a steal.
She's going to the right team. Thank you.
Yes. Bottom, Portland 3, Southern California, number 1, Juju, against A&M Corpus Christi, Kansas, Michigan, Baylor, Vanderbilt, Columbia / Virginia Tech, Marshall. Virginia Tech is the team that had Keatley. Keatley been hurt for the last 3 or 4 games. This is really open because if Keatley comes back, I don't think Juju or anybody can beat them. Because that's the one with the Moray, the guard, who can do whatever. It depends on Keatley. If she can play, this is different. If not, then Juju. Are you with me? That's Kiki, but Juju on the beat. Juju on the beat. Yeah. T-Rock, what you think about this? Yeah, I mean, damn, these brackets ain't looking too smooth, but what you got?
Yeah, well, Juju is probably one of the most natural basketball players I've ever seen. Nothing's forced. You know what I'm saying? She looks like she does this for a living, which she pretty much does. She's very, very good. Um, Virginia Tech is a better team, right? So, with that being said, um, in my personal opinion, it should
Can,
be
can we
USC
have
versus
can we
Virginia
have your
Tech.
professional opinion though?
That's the same thing.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. So USC, like I said, I love Juju, and she's got a decent supporting cast as well. Kitley, if she's healthy, way better team.
Way better team.
Way better team. That's who else is on that team? Is that Amore on that team, or am I
Yep,
thinking
Amore.
about somebody different? Georgia
Yeah.
Amore and all that.
That's her.
Yeah, heady point guard. She's dope. So yeah, but it all hinges on Kitley when it's all said and done.
The Don.
Man, I went to the Virginia Tech when they played them, when Louisville played them, and it's a shorter. I mean, what they can do on that court and how they whooped our tail. Hey, it was a game to watch. I tell you that, especially if you're a Virginia Tech fan. I mean, I loved everything they was putting up. I mean, it was like, wow, good shot. And you cannot help but compliment their game they was putting together there. The guard play, the inside out, oh my, it's a remarkable. And I could see them facing, like I said, only if your old girl's healthy.
Right.
And she's one of a kind.
One of a kind.
One of a kind. So, yeah, I can see that matchup happening right there. But coming out of it, it's only going to take the squad, the health.
Right. Because and what we saying, guys, Virginia Tech is a 4 seed. It's only because they lost about 3 games or 4 games at the end of the season when Kitley didn't play. Kitley is like a 6'5", 6'6" center that's well skilled. If she's playing, they're like they was on the number 1 line type stuff, really, and they would have won the ACC. The bottom of that region, you got Syracuse versus Auburn/Arizona, UConn as a 3 seed, Jackson State, Duke versus Richmond, and Ohio State versus Maine. It's so funny how what would it look like if the referees didn't blow the call on that intentional foul against Louisville versus Syracuse? I'm just looking that way. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, anybody down there that can move Ohio State and UConn from playing? Because I'm not a fan of Syracuse. I don't think Syracuse is going to do anything to this.
No.
The Don, let's go with you.
Yeah, I mean, just thinking about it, as in this ain't the same UConn we've been seeing from all those years. I mean, they've actually have 5, and it's bad when you say they're not the same UConn and they have 5 losses. I mean, it's like right.
That's different.
I'm looking for Ohio State probably pull it off against UConn. I don't see that same. Let's say that same swagger for UConn.
Hold on, real quick. Time out before Travis. We got 300 eyes on us. It's the first time ever. Actually, I could have went ahead and said it. You know what I'm saying? 300 people.
Right.
Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe. We really appreciate you guys. Follow us. I'm telling you, you would not be disappointed. T Rock, what you got?
I think UConn. I think UConn is sneaky good. I think they play in a terrible conference.
Page.
Page.
Yeah, but they're sneaky good, and they're gonna, and Gino's basically gonna, basically show why they shouldn't be where they are right now. The good thing about the women's game, though, as of late, is that it's becoming there's a lot more parity in the game than has been in years past. Right? You've always known your UConns and your, your other teams, your traditional teams have always been there. You know what I'm saying? UConn doesn't win damn near 10 in a row because, because
Damn.
because they're UConn, right? So but I say that, but I think they're sneaky good. I think they're sneaky good, and people are underestimating them just because of the seed they are and where they are set in this thing. I do not see, not even Ohio State, even beating UConn. I don't.
Right. Okay, let's do this way. So, who's the Final Four? Who you guys think is Final Four? And I can go back a little bit. We're talking about South Carolina. We talked about South Carolina and Notre Dame.
South Carolina.
South Carolina, the Don.
South Carolina, most definitely.
Okay. Portland region, we talked about Texas, and we talked about Stanford, NC State. Who's coming out of that for that? What are y'all thinking?
Stanford is not NC State.
No, Stanford. You going
with Stanford.
Stanford. I'm gonna go with NC State on that one. I mean, my thoughts.
Right.
We just have our thoughts. Iowa, LSU, or UCLA coming out of Albany too. Just what y'all thinking? What you throwing out?
I'm gonna go. Honestly, I'm gonna go LSU.
I'm thinking I'm leaning more towards the hour now, and I'm feeling the script is wrote. Just like the guy said, it's will I am.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm thinking Iowa. I just I don't. I mean, it's if not, then the whole world will be crushed.
Right.
South Carolina, Ohio State, UConn.
Southern Cal is good.
They may be too young.
Yeah, they're young, but it's like I said, UConn does not play in a good conference. So, but I'm still gonna roll with UConn.
The Don, what you got, babe?
I'm rolling with Buckers. Miss Page.
I'm gonna go with UConn. There, I don't think nobody's in there that can. So Final Four, yeah, basic consensus: UConn. Shit. We had a Stanford. We had anyway.
South Carolina.
We had
South Carolina and Iowa.
Southern Cal.
South Carolina, yep, for championship. Who you thinking? That too? Or who you got? South Carolina. And who for the championship game? Travis.
Iowa.
I know you. I know who you got, Don.
Oh.
I mean, championship. South
Playing-
Carolina
yeah.
and you know what? I'm gonna go South Carolina and UConn.
Cool. I'm gonna go with like the Don said. I'm gonna go with South Carolina and Iowa. I'm gonna go with that, and I think South Carolina. Don is a hell of a coach, and they're not gonna put up with that other stuff. I mean, who y'all think is winning? T Rock.
Okay, so let me preface this by saying we had earlier shows where you asked South Carolina or the field.
Field. Yep.
Yes,
And I
you did
chose
say
the
it.
field.
You chose the field.
So I am gonna stick with what I said.
Okay.
I am gonna stick with the field.
Okay.
I am not going to go back on it.
Good luck with that one.
I could very well be wrong. I
That's
probably am.
no,
But
that's
I am
good.
going to roll with it because that's where the money is, damn it.
That's why. That's why this show and what we do and what we do on this network is great because we have people who care about what they say. And they come back and let you know what they said. And actually give you an opportunity to rewatch what they said. Bravos to you, man. The Don.
And as Travis pointed out, I can remember I went straight South Carolina, and I'm staying with Don all the way. Repeat.
Not a repeat.
Oh yeah, I feel what you said. Yeah, that's what coughed him up. I forgot all about that.
No,
but
you good. You good.
yeah,
All right. That's great. So real quick, I wanna do this real quick, and we're gonna fly through this real quick because we've been on the show. First of all, I'm gonna say, as a this right here hits home, man. I mean, I'm looking up, man. I see 315 people watching this. You know, this is something that I helped build and actually build with Mark, and I continue to build, and I'm building. This is nowhere near done. We have 315 people watching right now. That is remarkable, and that's a kudos to what I have built and what you guys have added to this process. So you guys are really, we'll talk about this after the show, but this is a good thing. This is a great thing for real. So let's go back to the men's bracket real quick. We had a hell of a show yesterday, and all this kind of stuff. I want to ask you guys real quick, and I don't know if you guys can pull it up on yourself, but we'll go ahead and do it right here. And like I said, forget my face if you don't know me by now. If you don't know. So in the East, 1, 2, 3. And
I'm
hold
looking
on.
at it.
Wait a minute. Travis, I'm sorry. They should know you now by now too. Let's do it this way. From the East, guys, let's do this. And we always have fun. I'm gonna let you know how much we have fun. We all have you know what, we got jobs, we got families, we gotta do what we gotta do, but we come on here and we rock and roll. Out of this, I keep seeing that. So let me pull it right here. Let me do it this way. Out of this, who's your sleeper out of the East? We talk about UConn. We talk about all these teams real quick. And as fast as you can, because I know everybody's got to do what they got to do. And we always have a little meeting, impromptu meeting after the show. But out of the East, with UConn the number 1, number 2 to Iowa State, who's your sleeper out of this, guys? And this is the men's tournament, guys. This is the men's tournament. The women, we did that. We rocked and rolled with that. But and I know that this is why I have the best people that I work with, because I normally don't tell them what the hell is going on. So they seeing it for the first time, and these questions are different. I don't let them know. So if anybody out here who is a sleeper, and make sure you guys comment with us. Let us know who you think is a sleeper. Don't stop. Keep going. Let's get it. Let's go. Sleeper. What team in this East is a sleeper team to you guys? Anybody ready to rock and roll who can do this, or do I need to go ahead and go?
One
Florida,
thing.
Atlanta.
Oh shit! Hold on.
That's-
Both of you.
Don't
Don-
get me started.
I know Don. Who's a sleeper?
He's over pouring, baby.
I know.
I mean, now, that's what I was about to
And
ask.
the glass is
because-
half empty.
or is it half full? I was about to ask, what is below? What rank are we looking at below? Because to be the sleeper. Because I surely was about to say Florida Atlantic my damn self.
Well, that's a sleeper team. They ate
Right.
seven.
But I was saying,
Yeah.
but then I was looking at like Illinois and but hey, Florida Atlantic upset.
Well, the thing about it is this: UConn is considered the onside favorite to win the whole damn thing. So anybody besides them can be, well, I ain't gonna say anybody can be honest. Sleepers, okay, let's back it up. Sleeper is somebody who that nobody thinks is gonna win it. Let's put it that way. Let's do it that way.
Go ahead. You got Florida Atlantic. I'll choose somebody else.
Go ahead.
You
Go ahead,
you
T-Rock.
said it first.
Well, I'll choose somebody else since you want them. San Diego State.
Ooh. I like that. I like that. I like that. Don, you going with who?
We're gonna stick
Florida
with Florida
Atlantic?
Atlantic. Yeah.
Okay. I'm hoping they get beat in the first round.
Oh, I know.
My sleeper, I'm gonna go with. Damn. I'm gonna go Washington State.
Yep, that was my second one.
I'm gonna go with
Technically
sleeper.
my third, but whatever.
Right. Who is the pretender out of this? Who is that? Everybody may think is gonna do some shit, but they ain't gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you what. Possibly can be UConn.
Pretender?
Possibly.
No. Who? No, ain't no possibly. Who is your pretender? Fuck. Excuse me for the French guys. Bump that.
All right, let's go that then. Illinois.
Ooh. T-Rock.
Okay. Auburn.
Damn, boy. Damn. I'm going with you. I don't care about what you said. I'm going with Auburn too.
He said what you see.
Yeah. I mean, for real. That is legit. I think. So we'll do sleepers and pretenders, and so we already know who the contenders are. Next up, we'll go with the West, 1 and 2. So we'll do this. Who is the sleeper out of this? North Carolina and all these guys. Who is the sleeper team who you think is gonna make some noise? And the thing about it, they ain't got to go to the Final Four, but get close. Elite 8, Sweet 16, mess up people's brackets. Speaking of brackets, make sure you go to CBS Sports Mark and Will Show. Join, do that. We got some prizes for you guys. We got all kinds of stuff, and we got prizes regardless. Make sure you comment. We're gonna do some drawings. We need you guys participating. We love that you on here. 319, 320. Thank you guys. Let's go. The Don or the T-Rock. Who
I'm going
is
with Grand
the sleeper?
Canyon. Grand
Is a sleeper?
Sleeper.
Okay.
Nevada.
Oh, I missed one. I missed one.
My sleeper is gonna be North Carolina. No, I'm playing. Gotcha. I'm gonna go with everybody loves Clemson, and all of a sudden they just fall
It's
apart.
funny.
They just fall apart. I'm gonna go with. Damn, I like Grand Canyon. Let me do something different. Mississippi State.
Word.
I just think the SEC is great. If the SEC is really tough, North Carolina may be sweating.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say they might be sweating. Who is the pretender of this region? And I don't care who speaks.
Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. Good one.
Good one.
T-Rock.
Mississippi State.
Damn, man. You just shitted on me like that?
I was thinking.
You just shitted on me like that.
Big crap.
You just shitted on the CEO of this shit. God damn. That's why I love you guys. That's why I love you guys. Shit on me. Let's go. I'm gonna say the pretender on this one. To me, I love because basically I did the SEC. I love that.
Cal State.
I love that. I'm gonna say on this one, I'm gonna go with as I scan through because y'all took some great ones. I'm gonna say
Already know mine.
Clemson. Clemson.
Yeah, that was
Clemson.
my
I
second
mean,
choice.
every time, hey, they get smacked in the mouth. So yeah, but yeah, y'all some ACC boys.
Well, you know.
Y'all some ACC
Already.
boys.
I wouldn't say this so quick.
All right, so South region, who is the sleeper? Houston is the number 1 seed, all the way down to Marquette, the number 2 seed. Sleeper teams for this one, and now let's go. We'll build it up a little bit. Let's go.
Sleeper. NC State.
Hey Don. Hey, did you hear what they said though about them
No.
on ESPN
No.
on the Mark and Will show?
Done.
No, I had to pick somebody. So
That's
oh,
good.
got my other one though.
I know.
Wasn't
No,
ready in
no.
pocket. I should have had my
Done-
other one in my pocket.
Done,
Didn't pull it out.
done.
I was pulling it. Okay, I'll keep it.
That's hilarious.
But I know my next one. I tell you that. I know that. I can't wait.
T-Rock.
Wow. Sleeper?
Sleeper. Yep.
Oddly enough, I'm gonna go Florida.
He's over there having. My sleeper is he's stupid over there. He is stupid. My goodness gracious. My sleeper would be. I'm gonna go with Nebraska because I'm gonna tell you what. They had a Japanese shooter on their squad,
Yeah.
bro.
I thought about that.
That
I thought
rocked
about
me.
it.
That I felt. Are you okay over there, Don? Hold on.
Yes.
Okay. But I'm gonna go with the Nebraska. All right, and you will be the last one to speak, the Don. The Pretenders.
My pretender.
T-Rock. Who's your pretender?
I already know where he's going. So I'm gonna go
We
somewhere
all
different.
know. We all know.
Yes. So I'm gonna go different. You said just chomping at the bit over there too.
Oh my God. Hold on. I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. God bless me. I'm so sorry. Sleeper, James Madison. I'm sorry.
That's what I was gonna say. That was my
Anyway,
fucking-
go ahead, Trail.
Pretender, Texas A&M.
Ooh. Good one. Don, I'm gonna let you rock after I say it. My pretender is Kentucky. No, I'm playing. I was messing with you. No, my pretender is gonna be Duke.
Yeah, I was thinking them as well.
Dude, I mean, it's like we keep saying it. We keep on wanting it. No, we don't, but other people do. I'm gonna go with Duke. So what you got, the Don? That
The
you
Kentucky
just-
Wildcats. The Kentucky Wildcats. They pretend every year.
Okay,
I don't like the eyes. They're scaring me.
it's scaring me too. So that's why I'm like my hands
Feel
is
like
up.
I'm getting robbed, and you're not even here.
Those
Okay.
Kentucky
Thank you for that. Let me hurry and get that off her. All right. Damn, that was a little bit different. And that's okay. Sleepers,
Okay.
Midwest. Who is the sleepers in the Midwest? That's with the Purdue as the number 1 seed. Number 2 is Tennessee. Who you guys think is going to go out as a sleeper, or not go out, but be a sleeper? T Rock, do you see anybody down there you looking at as a sleeper team?
Uh, hold on. Sleeper team. This is a little harder here.
I do want me to go with
My sleeper team is going to be South Carolina.
Okay. Okay. The Don?
McNeese.
Great pick. Great pick. Mine's gonna be Gremlin. No, I'm playing. And I love Gremlin. Don't get me wrong, I don't want no hate mail. I'm trying to get my nephew to go there to play football. Let me see. My sleeper is Oregon.
Okay.
It's Oregon. Pretender / fake. I'm gonna go first on this one because I think you guys have some good ones. Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee
Tennessee.
you cannot continue to lose back-to-back games by 20 points and stuff like that. That's not good. The Don.
I'm going with Gonzaga.
Woo! Woo! T-Rock.
Right. Purdue.
I was going to say
Damn.
Purdue.
Yeah. It was a lot to pick from in this.
Any, mini, miny, mo.
Yeah, it was a ton of people to pick on this shit. Yeah.
Show me. I'm from the Missouri. You got to show
Yes,
me.
you. And he has been there several times.
Yeah. Come on, Payne.
Right, hey guys. I mean, that's what we do, man. This is epic. Let me get right here. Let's go. So, greatness is always 341 people has watched or watching. Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe. This is a proud Papa moment for me, and it's only gonna grow. And it's only going to be great. It's great content is always there. That's what we do. So T Rock, no, I always start with you. The Don, what you got to leave the people with?
I mean, just about the moment today, and the great response we've got. It just makes me think of you're never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream.
Love it, T Rock.
Set a milestone. I'm proud of my brother Will. He's put together something very special. I'm just happy to be a part of it. What I would tell to the people is, thank you for watching and continue to watch.
The thing about it is, man, this is great. This is great. This is really great, exciting moment as we continue to grow and continue to get you guys to understand that, dreams are obtainable, no matter how old you are, no matter how young you are, and surround yourself with good people who work hard and do what you got to do to make your dreams attainable. I'm blessed, and just seeing the numbers grow and going. I mean, it's just like I said, it's a proud papa moment. But the thing about it is, I surround myself with great people who care about your dreams and visions, and they have dreams and visions, and you have to bring them together and see, hey, this all can be done. So I'm really proud of the accomplishment that we're continuing to do. It's not over. This is what we do. We want you guys to understand that 341 that I'm looking at needs to be about 20,000. That's my thing. And then we go for 40, 50, whatever. But you have to acknowledge everything. And I appreciate my brother T Rock, who's been there, you know what I'm saying, and who has helped. And even I have Drug to come along with me. Because he wanted to be the back channel of it. The Don, we dragged him in here 2 months ago, and he has been rocking and rolling and been supportive, all this kind of stuff. One of the founders, Mark, the mayor, who's busy, who gets in there, the Mr. Stats, Antoine, everybody from D to Shan to everybody who's been on the show who will help us. This is only the beginning. So your dreams can always come true, but you got to go ahead and make sure that you put effort towards your dreams. It's not going to just fall in your lap. This is nowhere near done. And we're going to rock and roll. And we want to thank you. And thank you, Ballard High School, for allowing us to be a part. And we're not done. And we want to take care of everything. But I'm going to tell you what, 342, it's just the beginning, guys. Thank you guys for joining the Mark and Will Show in the building. And we have a lot of stuff that's coming, a lot of things that's changing. And thank you guys. God bless. Peace out.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.